Everyone is in their seat as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Golden State Warriors. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Towns down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Ellis with it. Pass to Jordan. Outside, Levine. It's rebounded by Towns. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Jordan. Rejected by Banchero. For three, Ellis. Sacramento again missing. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And when I asked him about the challenges his team will face going up against DeMar DeRozan, Coach said it doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw at him. DeMar is so good getting to his comfort zones and knocking down shots. What people don't realize is how good of a playmaker he is. Kevin, a tall task to slow him down.
Okay, David, thanks.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Ellis. Out to DeRozan. They need this. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an over for the first 5 here to start the game. And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And here is Ellis, following the 3 from Davion Mitchell. Left side, Sabonis. Latre, rebound by the Heat. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Ellis. Towns with the defensive effort.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Outside DeRozan. Jordan outside. Back to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Miami leading by 17. Jordan in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Now Mitchell. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
it also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's the floater. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Outside, Jordan. Back to Ellis. Pass to Jordan. To the left side wing. And there's the drive. The rebound by Mitchell.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick.
The Kings, 8.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 14-point game. And so Sacramento again turning it over. Mitchell outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. No good from Jordan.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Kicks it out to Love. No good from outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. Works on the wing.
Kings foul. Ellis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a three off the inbound. That one's in, his first shot this game. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Pass to Houston. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Softly drops in the floater. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Pass to Houston. For 3, it's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings trailed by 15. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Wagner outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Timeout called by the Kings. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And some changes here for the Kings. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Monk. Sacramento moving it around. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Banchero. 7 points in the game. Not going to go that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to LaRavia. Oh, good with the triple. The Heat leading by 10. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Wiggins has got 5.
Great hustle on the break. Wiggins taking advantage of that scattered defense.
Murray down low. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Burks' shot is good. He has 5.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Murray outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Miami now. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And here are the Kings now, down by 15. Here's LaRavia, hits the three-point bomb.
When Monk isn't finding his own shot, he's making some slick passes.
Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Banchero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Heat lead by 15.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that does it for the first half of play. Heat lead by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Timeout called by the Kings. And RJ Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Kings. 15-point game. That's tipped out to DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Heat.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor.
and it's all adding up. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Jordan outside, releases, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat leading by 17. The drive by Love. Good, and as this goes to town.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
DeRozan a screen. There's Ellis with the 3 ball, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Kings trail by 21. Pass to Ellis. Back to Jordan. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Back to Wiggins. Robinson for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Robinson's got 6.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Kick out to Levine. Buries it from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Outside Robinson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. To the middle, here's Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Jordan. From deep 3-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if he's going to hit that, forget about it. Defensively, this is what you want Jordan to settle for, except that he goes and puts it right between your eyes.
Levine for 3. Rebound by the Heat. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, it could be a problem.
Miami leading by 18. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Outside for Robinson. Over Fultz. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Robinson's got 8 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Left side, DeRozan. And that one, good. 8 points for him.
Tough for a guard to hang in the paint like that, but not DeRozan.
Outside, Robinson. Launches from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Robinson's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Heat. Michael Jordan on the wing. Sacramento moving it around. DeRozan surveying the D. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. And the Heat, another 3.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Number 45.
And so it's Miami, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous.
Your Miami Heat, 56.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Heat with the ball. Jaquez right side. Wagner left side. Mitchell outside. Offline with his three. Pass to Jordan. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
On its way from DeRozan for two. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup falls. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Burks with the steal. And Love throws it down.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love, showing you still got a little bit of bounce.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Short. Good work there as it goes.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Sacramento making a switch here.
Kings, number 13.
Knocked loose.
Keegan Murray.
Here's Jordan. And so Sacramento again turning it over. And so here is Miami. Pass to Burks. Back to Mitchell. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Jordan with it. Defended now by Wagner.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
It's stolen by Fultz. It's tipped and stolen by Wagner. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Murray outside. 6 to shoot. For the three. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
3 points.
Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Jaquez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
That shot wide open.
Murray.
And it's 6 points for Keegan Murray.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Left side, Love. And stolen by Jordan. Stolen by Mitchell. On the wing, Jaquez. Pass to Burks. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got 4 this quarter.
And And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Davion Mitchell.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jordan.
Miami foul. Kevin Love. First personal foul. First team
The first one falls.
Shooting for Sacramento. Michael.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mitchell with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams.